There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna
Greetings and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Tanya and I film all kinds of pink, girly, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos on this channel. If that's something you're into, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and push bell notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. So don't forget to go and follow me on Instagram so you can get your daily dose of pink content and beauty, fashion, all the stuff you see here, but a lot more on Instagram, so make sure you go and check that out. I did ask you guys if you wanted to see this video in my last vlog, which was me going to the Charlotte Tilbury event. If you have not seen that video, you don't want to miss it. Check it out down below. I'll show you guys basically my entire experience, and then I show you guys all of the goodies I got in my goodie bag from Charlotte Tilbury, which I'm not showing you every single thing in this video, so if you want to see every single thing, you'll want to go watch that video. Wearing my little Five Below earrings, update. So it does have like a little snap closure. It popped off. Okay, they were under $5, so that's to be expected. But I just took, they came with these little like clear, you know what I'm talking about, those, and I just went ahead and used those instead and just snapped off the clasps, because sometimes the clasps hurt my ears too. I just went ahead and snapped them off, and I threw them on anyway. They're just too cute not to wear, and these earrings literally remind me of Charlotte Tilbury with the rose gold and the pink flowers. So yeah, you guys, look how cute those are. And I put them on this way so you can see the flowers. If you put them on the other way, the flowers are to the outside and then you can't see them in the video. But normally I would probably wear them with the flowers to the outside, you know, but just for the video I put the flowers on the inside so that you can actually see them while I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I know, I'm extra. That literally explains my personality to you. That is how nitpicky I am with my work and my content and everything I do. I am a slight perfectionist and it can be a problem, but we get these really cute videos, so none of us are complaining, right? Let's get to the point of the video and let's try all of these amazing Charlotte Tilbury products. I'm going a little hard using all of my Five Below stuff, you guys. I brought all my Charlotte Tilbury makeup in my new Five Below makeup bag. If you guys did not see my pink Five Below haul, you don't want to miss it. There's a lot of cute stuff in that video, so I'm going to link it down below. These little headbands I use when I do my makeup, I get them in bulk on Amazon, so I'm going to link them down below if you guys are interested in them. First thing I'm going to go in with is this Cryo Recovery Eye Serum. This says that it depuffs and brightens and it has caffeine, so all of those things are things I love and need for my under eyes. So that feels really nice. It feels very cooling. Okay, so I think we might need to let that sit before I can tell you whether it depuffs, but I will tell you this, it's very hydrating. Very hydrating. Next thing we're going to use is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. And so this looks like a really milky serum. I feel like this is going to probably do a really good job hydrating, but we will see. A lot more watery than I thought, but not in a bad way. I thought this was going to be thicker or like milkier, but it is actually thinner, but it is a serum, so we don't want it to do too much because we're still going to apply moisturizer, but we do want it to really sink into the face. And this is, my face is literally just like drinking these products up. Like normal to dry skin, but ever since I moved to the West Texas area, my skin is just really dry, especially with this heat. It's just a very dry place. It's like a desert here. So yeah, my skin literally just like sucked that all in like pretty much instantly, and my face feels a little tacky, pretty smooth. And this has a slight scent to it. I'm not sure what it smells like, I cannot pinpoint it, but it's a very slight scent. It has a little bit of a florally hint, but it's not super floral. So I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is a travel size one because I did bring all these products from my other vanity up to the studio. So yeah, I brought the little travel size one, but I do have the full size, and I already know that I love this cream. I've used this cream for a really long time, and I used up like at least 2 jars of this in the past, and I really liked it. It is a little bit on the thicker side, but it does dilute a lot, so it can be used with any skin type. A lot of the times when we're oily, we're lacking hydration anyway, so I don't know, this just makes a really good cream to put on before makeup. Like, it blends really well with makeup products. What I love about the Magic Cream is it's one of those products that you could just trust and go to. I did have the Magic Eye Cream in here, and I think it might have fallen. Oh, I'm going to just use the Magic Cream as my eye cream. But the eye cream I've been using, and it feels amazing under the eye. I do like to hydrate my under eyes a lot because, like I told you guys, I'm very dry and my lips are feeling a little bit dry, and I don't really have a Charlotte Tilbury lip balm or anything, so I'm just gonna take a Dior lip oil. I'm just gonna put that on because my lips feel really dry right now. Do also have this Collagen Super Fusion facial oil, and I'm gonna go ahead and dot a little bit because my skin still, like, it feels really smooth, by the way, really smooth. But my skin loves oils, especially with foundations. My skin is just, like I said, dry and thirsty. This is what the oil looks like. And I'm telling you guys, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the oil, like a dime size amount, and I'm going to press it into my skin, starting on the outer parts of my face, which is what's the most oily, and then we'll work it in. For my skin feels amazing. I don't know if you guys can see how glowy my skin looks right now, but it looks pretty glowy. I went ahead and primed my eyes. I just used my trusty Jason Wu eyeshadow primer, which I will just link for you guys below. The Pillow Talk Dreams palette, because this is a newer palette, and I would take my big Pillow Talk palette, but you guys have already seen that one in other videos, so I kind of want to use this one that I just got and just show you guys how you can create a really good, like, everyday eyeshadow look with this. Just in case you guys are wondering, this is the palette I was talking about, the Pillow Talk palette, and this is one of my most loved palettes in my collection, and it looks like this. A lot of rosy tones, really pretty. Some of these shadows in here might be the same. I'm looking at it and it looks like they might be the same. So if you have this one, I don't think you necessarily need the quad unless you want it, like, for traveling purposes. If you own this one, unless you want all these extra colors, then I guess you don't technically need this one, but this one does have a lot of other colors. Like, you can really go day to night with this palette, as to where this one I feel like is more of a soft glam palette. I'm gonna start off with the Zoeva 227 brush, and I'm gonna take the color 1, I don't know, this one right here. I'm just gonna go into this color and to start blending that all over the crease, doing this little, like, flicking out effect to create kind of a cat eye. This is kind of my staple technique that I like to do to elongate my eyes and just really open them up. I don't have huge eyes. I also don't have super small eyes. I have, like, pretty average eyes, but I like my eyes to look bigger and a little bit more foxier, so that's how I create that effect. Shadows blend and build pretty much effortlessly. Like, I feel like this is one of those palettes where you just don't have to try really hard to blend. It just kind of almost blends itself if you're using brushes. I am taking a fluffier clean brush. This is from an AOA brush set. These are literally like $1 a brush or something like that, so I'm gonna link the set down below. I mean, it came in a little set with 10 brushes and it was like $10, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna link that down below if you guys are interested. I love that I can also build this shade, but I can also get a really subtle look if I really want to at the same time. Like, the pigment is definitely buildable, but it's very easy to work with. I feel like these shadows are very beginner friendly. I also know that Charlotte Tilbury's price point, well, it's pretty much up there, and I mean, the quality you're getting is really great, but I do think there are a lot of drugstore and a lot of other alternatives for eyeshadow, but the one thing that really makes me love Charlotte Tilbury are their shimmers, which I will show you guys. I just feel like their shimmers really stand out. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye and I will be right back. Okay, as you guys can see, that's a really beautiful, like, dusty rosy brown color. This definitely has hints of pink in it. I think most of their Pillow Talk line does. Hold on guys, I need a little water break. To go ahead and take a little smaller brush. This is a Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, and I'm going to take the darker brown in the palette and we're going to deepen things up. To focus it right in that crease, just only on the outer part of the eye. And then I'm going to kind of make create a Pac-Man shape, you know, like a Pac-Man shape. I can't do that with the brush in my hand. A Pac-Man shape, yeah. And I'm going to kind of tap, build the color and not blend it yet. And then I'm going to take the brush we use, like the very first brush, the Zoeva brush, and I'm gonna just use that to wither and diffuse and blend that color. Getting a nice blend, and as you guys can see, these colors are very buttery smooth. Like if I swatch these mattes, these are just really soft. I'm gonna show you guys. Just very soft matte shadows. They're almost kind of like hydrating. Like the formula of her matte eyeshadows are silky and like just not dry, if that makes sense. Like you don't get a lot of kick up in the pan when you use them. For example, Anastasia shadows, which are also really good shadows, those get quite a bit of kick up in the pan. These just do not. These kind of have like almost, it's not a wet consistency, but it's definitely just kind of moisturizing. So if you have dry skin, it works really well. And like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but these tones, these colors make brown eyes pop a lot, which is one of the reasons why I love the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette, like the big one. So I'm gonna take the clean, well, it's not that clean because I've been using it, but I'm gonna take the brush we have not put any product directly on, and I'm gonna use that to just blend those colors out like so. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye and we'll be right back. Okay, now for the eyelid color, I am going to take, basically this one's gonna go closer to the outer end of the eye, and then this one is gonna go closer to the inside. I'm just gonna create a little gradient. I'm gonna use my fingers for that. The Charlotte Tilbury makeup artist told me that these are better when they're applied with the finger, and she was definitely not wrong. It's a little hard to do with my nails, so bear with me, but we're gonna apply those too. I take the darker rose gold and just pat that right there. And then on my index finger, I'm gonna take the lighter color. I'm just going to press it. And she said that these have some kind of like diamond, I don't know, might not even be this palette. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it almost took like no effort to do this eyeshadow. And that's one thing I love about certain luxury shadows, that they have like that blendability that is like really good for beginners and really good for people who don't want to spend a lot of time blending their eyeshadow, and I really love that. So the next thing, I'm gonna take this tiny, really crusty MAC 208. So this is my favorite angled brush from MAC. It's super detailed, really tiny. I guess I can give you guys a close-up. It's really tiny, but it works really well. I'm gonna take the dark brown color and I'm going to work that along the lash line just to kind of define the eyes a little bit. I'm not gonna do eyeliner for this look. I want to keep it soft. I want to keep it very Charlotte Tilbury-esque, and I also don't have a Charlotte Tilbury liner, so that's why I'm gonna skip on the liner, and we're gonna just work with what we have here. When I get towards the outer end of the eye, I always like to thicken it up a little bit just to give the illusion that the eye is like lifted and more open. You know what I mean? We want to look snatched. We want to look like sugar babies that get Botox every 3 months. That's the goal. I'm gonna pop on some lashes and I will be right back. I found these, I think, on AliExpress. They're really cute. I will link them below. Lashes are on, and listen, I know you guys are probably gonna be like, girlfriend, we know there was a mascara in there, and there definitely is, but it's brown, and I'm not much of a brown mascara girl, especially not on top lashes. But I was thinking, and I was like, you know what, I like the no makeup underneath the eye look, like the no eyeshadow underneath type of look, but sometimes I just need mascara there. Like, I don't know, like I just feel like it does something. but black can be kind of harsh, so I'm thinking we should try brown on the bottom lashes and just see how that looks. We have two primers. One of them is an SPF primer and the other one is just the regular Wonder Glow Instant Focus Primer. My guess is you would want to use this one if you're taking pictures, because SPF can cause flashbacks, but with sun damage and stuff, if you're going to be outside, you definitely want to use SPF. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use them together and like see what I get, like see how it ends up. This might be a mistake, but we're just gonna try it. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a little bit of this one here. I know I love this primer because I've used it before and it just leaves a nice smooth base for your foundation, and it's just really glowy. So maybe mixing these might be cute since the SPF one doesn't really have a glow to it. It's just kind of like a matte, creamy, like silky lotion type texture. They smell luxurious, I'll say that much, which means I don't know if they have fragrance in them or not. Overlay here whether they have fragrance or not, but they smell very luxurious. Like they have a hint of a florally smell. Not all of the cheaper brands or like more inexpensive brands, but obviously some smell cheaper. I don't know if I can explain myself, but they smell kind of plasticky or whatever, or kind of chemically. And this does not smell like chemicals. It smells pleasant, it smells nice, it smells like a hint of floral, but I don't know, it just smells good. Noticing this primer did is it definitely, I don't know, made my skin really smooth. It looks like it blurred a little bit of my pores too, which is nice. I think it's the SPF primer that kind of does the little bit of like the blurring, because it does say flawless looking skin. When I touch it on its own, it feels almost like the Smashbox, you guys know what I'm talking about, that one that blurs your pores. And this one, the Instant Focus Beauty Glow Primer, this one feels more like dewy, like glowy type of a, you know what I mean, like more, not lotiony, like more serum-y. To test out, dun dun dun, matched me to a 6 Cool, but she said I could also be a 5 Neutral. So I wore the 6 Cool while I was still in Dallas, and I looked in the mirror and my skin just looked too pink and it looked a little too dark. So to be fair, there wasn't that much natural lighting where we were, and I should have really stepped out like in the sun and looked. But I'm glad I did grab both. I grabbed the medium, so we're gonna do the medium. I feel like this will be good when I am tan, and I'm gonna be honest, trying it in Dallas, the weather is a little bit different. It's a little more humid over there, it's a lot more dry here, so I feel like this might work better here, because when I was in Dallas it was just like cracking all over my forehead and stuff from, I think it was from the humidity. But I'm not gonna give up on it because I feel like this might work a lot better where I live, because it's a lot more dry because it's a desert. So at the end of the day, this is a beautiful skin foundation which is supposed to be glowy. It says for your best healthy looking skin day every day. Claims say a buildable medium coverage hydrating foundation for beautiful healthy looking glow. It's supposed to make your skin look hydrated, plumper, smoother, and brighter. Again, it's medium buildable coverage, and it has long-term skincare benefits. It has brightening rose complex and hydrating hyaluronic acid to improve the look of skin with each wear. Okay, here is one layer of the foundation. I wouldn't say I call this medium coverage off the bat. I think it's definitely probably going to be more buildable. I'm going to go ahead and add another layer, see if we can get medium coverage. I don't really care for full coverage, to be honest. I did apply one side with the beauty blender, the other side with a brush, and to be honest, I prefer the brush to apply this. It kind of did it quicker, better, and it looks a lot, I don't know, nicer. Go ahead and blend this in. I don't know if you guys see this or not, but I don't really think it added too much more coverage. Sponge, and I'm going to use it to kind of dab off excess, just because I feel like coverage wise it didn't really add that much more. I feel like you definitely get like maybe a light medium coverage. It does make you look glowy, and it does kind of perfect your color or like your complexion. As soon as I put it on, it looks so smooth and beautiful, but it didn't wear the best. So I can't wait to see how it's gonna wear with this climate here. and hopefully it's gonna actually work for me because my skin is drier here. So I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer because I don't have a Charlotte Tilbury concealer. We have our concealer applied, and the next product I'm going to use is to set my face, and I was very impressed with this, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish. Girl actually used this on me at the event and I looked instantly blurred, so I'm excited to continue to use this and try it out. So I'll do blush first. I am like conflicted because I have this pink Gasm blush and then I have this cream blush here that I just got. But Pink Gasm is one of my favorite, all-time favorite cream liquid cheek blushes, if you know what I'm saying. I guess it's more like a liquid blush. And this stuff is just so good. It's always sold out, literally always sold out. But they also sent me this Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. And this is in the color of Passion. I say I'm gonna try one on one cheek and one on the other, and then I'll probably just even them out in the end just so I don't look crazy, but just so you guys can kind of see. So this is what that looks like right here, very pretty. And then the inside looks like this. Take a little bit on my sponge and I'm going to work it in my skin that way. Okay, it's not lifting the foundation off, so that's good. I was a little afraid of that. Okay, it's buildable. Whoa, okay, yeah, it's pigmented. I was like, where's the pigment at? But yeah, it's there. Now I look like Maria Antonieta y su hermanita. I think I did too much. I think I did too much. No. Okay, I'm gonna take my brush and just kind of tone it down a little bit. Okay, it's very workable. You can tone it down. That's good news. Okay, and then I want to show you guys my favorite one, which is Pink Gasm. I used this blush since like 2018 and it went viral on TikTok, I think in 2020, and it's pretty much, they've had a hard time keeping this in stock. I think last time I checked it was in stock, so if you want it, you'll want to go get it. But it's just, it makes you look really glowy and it's really pretty pink color. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't love it. It took a while for me to love it, and it's because it took a while for me to understand how to use it because it makes you look so glowy. It has kind of like a metallic sheen to it. This one on the other hand is more matte. It doesn't have any kind of shimmer, glow, nothing. It's just a cream, like a matte cream blush. This one has, well, glow to it, and you can really see the difference here. This one looks more flat, this one looks way more glowy. The colors are actually somewhat similar. I'm going to go ahead and set the face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. The girl used this on me at the event to touch me up and I instantly looked blurred, so I'm very excited to, I don't know, see what this does. And I'm just gonna take an SL Miss Glam tapered powder brush, just set my face. And she did use color number 1 underneath my eyes, but I only have color number 2, which is medium. So I mean, the 1 brightens under my eyes, so I like that, but this one does match. I don't know if you guys are seeing the instantly blurredness I'm talking about. Like, let's put it on my forehead so you guys can kind of really pay attention. Do you see that? And I loved that it worked so well for my dry skin. Like, it didn't dry me out. Palette right here, this is the Glow Gasm Face Palette, and I have been so in love with this for a long time. The only thing that bothers me, I'm gonna be honest, about this palette is that the pans are kind of small, so if I want to go in with a big brush, it's very hard. So this isn't gonna give you the most crazy contour or anything. It's very user friendly and easy to use, and it's not going to make you look crazy or have like a lot to blend because it just kind of blends itself. At first when I used this, I was confused because I didn't see anything happening. I like stood back and I was like, oh, because it does this really beautiful bronzy thing where it's not super obvious because it just blends itself. And I was used to like the crazy contouring techniques where like you draw lines on your face and then blend it and it just takes forever. That's what I was used to before. So whenever I first used this palette, this was one of the very first face palettes I used that did that just kind of melted into the skin, and I love it. I love how easy it is to just put on, and it does build as well, so it's really nice. It's for the kind of girl who wants to look, you know, kind of natural, doesn't want a crazy contour, that doesn't want to look like we all did in 2016, which there's nothing wrong with that look because being contoured to the gods is also real cute, but sometimes for an everyday look, this is what you'll want. It may not be the most photographic, but it looks really beautiful in person. I'm gonna go in with this right here, which is the Pop Blush, and I'm just going to top our cream blush with that. So now we're going to go ahead and do some highlighting. So we do have a new highlighting wand that I want to use, and it is the highlighting wand in Pillow Talk. Kind of fan it all out. I always take what's left over for my forehead. I don't like a super shiny forehead, but a slight glow. I think it's really pretty. So that's what the wand looks like on its own. If you want to glow to the gods, Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury's just dying. I am dying. I know you must be dying if you watch my last video to try this right here. So this is their Pillow Talk Multi Glow all over highlighter, glow highlighter, and this is just packaging goals. Like, I don't want to use it because I don't want to ruin it, but I want to use it because it's so pretty. Here's what she looks like, and I'm just going to top off that beauty wand, and I might put some right here on my neck just so you guys can see what it looks like, and I'm just gonna mix all of it together. Oh wow, okay, well, it's like a wet highlighter look, but it's so finely milled, like there's no chunks, no glitter. Beautiful. So let me put some right in here. Oh, that's so pretty. My necklace is getting in the way. Wow, that's pretty. Look at that. Super pretty. Brown mascara on the bottom lashes to finish off the eyes, and then we're gonna do lips. That's like an interesting brown. It's like a rose brown. Oh, I don't know about this. Let's just put it on. I don't know if I love that, but it's pigmented, I'll tell you that. I like a rose gold brownish kind of color. Very interesting. Don't own anything like that. My face is looking really good. Like, the foundation is actually looking really good right now. I'm going to go ahead and take the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk 2 Medium Lip Liner, and I'm going to line my lips with this. I'm excited to show you guys the lip color because it's one of my favorite lipsticks in my collection. Okay, this lip liner is kind of like my lip color, but rosier, kind of. Let me just get closer so you guys can see. That's really nice and rosy toned and very princessy. You know, the weird thing is I normally go for like a richer lip liner, like a darker brown or a deeper like pinky nude. So I wasn't sure that I was gonna like this, but it looks really flattering. Like, it looks Like I could wear this on its own and really smooth, easy to glide on. Lips, I'm actually going to wear my favorite, all-time favorite Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and this is in Kim KW, and it is a very, very beautiful pale nude pink. And I'm obsessed with this lipstick. I use it so much all of the time. It's one of my go-tos. Closer up, applying this. I just like that this gives my lip kind of like a contoured effect. That's just what I personally like, my personal preference. I liked how that lip liner looked on its own as well, so this is what that looks like. I also have two glosses from Charlotte Tilbury, and they look like this, and I'm going to pop one of these in the center of the lip. These smell like they're plumping, they like smell minty. And the applicator, I want to show you guys. The applicator is really interesting. It has like a heart shape at the top, or a butt shape, you know, whatever you want to call it. This one is in Rosy Glow, but it's a lot more pigmented. I don't want a lot of pigment, so I'm going to apply Peachy Plump. So these are plumping, I'm guessing, because it says plump. So normally I would just leave it like this, but I want you guys to actually see the lip gloss as well. Oh, it's already tingling. Yeah, these are definitely very plumping. This is everything for my Charlotte Tilbury makeup. Here is what it looks like. Looking in this little mirror, and I'm like obsessed with the finish of it. It looks beautiful. Let me give you guys a close-up. It is just so smoothing, and then with the powder, it just, everything looks so blurred and pretty. But yeah, I did this exact combination of products in Dallas too, and I didn't love it. So, but I'm loving it now, and I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe it is the weather, I don't know, but it looks very, very good. Something that's not gonna look like makeup, this might not be it. I feel like on my forehead it does look like makeup, you know, like it doesn't look like bad makeup, it looks like good makeup, but it looks like makeup. Out of everything so far, my favorite is definitely the powder. The wands, so like the highlighting and the blush wands, are incredible. Definitely this Pillow Talk highlighter is incredible. If I would impulse buy anything from this, it would probably be this, to be honest. So far, I mean, you guys know the lipsticks are staples. This though, girl, go get it. Just go get it. I don't feel like I have anything in this that I'm questioning except for the foundation, to be honest. The foundation is the only thing I'm a little bit like I need to test that out more. Guys, that was everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you stayed until the end, leave me some sparkle emojis down in the comments section. Let me know which one of these products was your favorite, and let me know if you are going to pick up any of these or already own any of these. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.